Hello everyone, Nintendo Gen 64 is here, and welcome back to more Toy Story 2 for the PlayStation 1. In this part, I'm gonna go into Construction Yard, which is the third proper level in the game, but it's, officially called level 4, considering that it's the third level, but the fourth level if you include that boss we did last part. Anyway, so yeah, this is Construction Yard, and I don't mind this level actually. It's a pretty decent level. You don't actually see this doesn't actually appear in the film, so it was just made up specifically for this level. But as you can see, it's basically this giant scaffolding thing here. And yeah, so let's just talk to this guy first. He says, hi Buzz, if you find his 5 missing tykes, come back and he will give you a pizza plant token. So yeah, tykes are like, I guess, the little people equivalent of Toy Story, of the Toy Story universe. Because I think the toy is called Little People, which look exactly like the tykes. Or they could actually be called Little Tykes. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not a toy aficionado, believe it or not. Yeah, so this level, it takes quite some doing. So yeah, it'll probably take at least maybe a long first part, if not two parts. But yeah, so we're in this shed here, or whatever you want to call this. It's like the office for the construction site, and there's like green stuff on the floor, courtesy of this thing that's built over. Oh, it's got a skull and crossbones on the side of it. Don't know why they were keeping that in here, and it must have contained a lot of liquid because it seems to have spread over this entire office building. Yeah, as you can see there. I don't know how all that came out of that one small tub there, but whatever. Okay, climb up onto this shelf here, and then see this drawer here as it comes out, like so. Jump on it, and then jump up here, and there's our first little tyke. And this is our first Pizza Planet token challenge. As you can see there, we got 3 colors up here. We got a purple, an orange, and a green. And if you haven't guessed what you have to do with this by now, basically, you see these 3 primary colors here. Well, you mix them together, and you make the tertiary colors required. So, blue and red make purple. And you can go put that over there. So this is an educational game of sorts. We got this challenge here, which teaches you how to mix colors together. Which is, it's a very elementary skill, I know, but at least this game gives you some, way of learning how to do that. I mean, obviously, this game is clearly aimed at children, otherwise, why would it be made around the movie Toy Story 2? But, I mean, this is a cool challenge here. It's quite memorable for some reason. It sticks out in my mind as being a memorable challenge. But, yeah, no, it's cool. I have no problems with this challenge. I don't know how this would work in a practical environment. I don't know why they wouldn't just have the tertiary colors on hand, but whatever. Alright, that's a Pizza Plant token, the first one for this level. And let's go pick that up. Alright, that's all you have to actually do in this shed here. Most of the level is actually focused around this giant scaffolding thing or whatever. You actually see on the map that this is what the icon for the level is. So yeah. The green laser's over here in this open toolbox. So yeah. And it's very useful to get the green laser in this level, as there aren't too many coins like laying around. Most of the coins you have to pretty much get almost every coin you see, because the coins in this level are kind of few and far between actually. So it's probably a bit more challenging than getting the coins in the first 2 levels, that's for sure. So let's just get these flying aliens like so. Here's our first Slinky challenge. I think this is the first appearance of Slinky in this game, actually. Here's the dog that was voiced by Jim Varney until Jim Varney tragically passed. I think after Toy Story 2 came out, like only a couple months after Toy Story 2 came out. Yeah, Jim Varney is probably best known for his work as, what's his face? That guy. Why am I blanking on this? Oh yeah, Ernest, the Ernest movies, that's it. Like Ernest Goes to Jail and Ernest's Halloween, or what, you know those Ernest movies. Yeah, that's what Jim Varney's best known for. But why am I giving you a a biography of Jim Varney's career? Anyway, we had to go around pick up 5 wrenches, as they call them in America. We call them spanners over here. You go pick up 5 of them, which are scattered around this wet cement area, which you actually can sink into. So I do not recommend doing that, otherwise you will die. So just jump around and you'll get unstuck from it. Yeah, alright, that was our second pizza plant token. Let's go up this this thing. What is this, like a bobcat or something? Front something, I don't know what it's called, what the official name of it is. I'm not a construction site aficionado either. But that's a nice skyline there of the city which this movie's based in, or this universe is. Very repetitive though, there's not too much in the design of that, but it looks nice. We must be on the outskirts of the city in Toy Story. There's our second little tyke. What you have to do here is jump up this thing here. The front of this, the scoop, I guess you could call it. And then you can get onto this construction site area, the scaffolding, or whatever it is called. Which seems to... The people who work here seem to be very lazy, and they didn't bother turning off the equipment. So, I guess they didn't expect any toys to be jumping around here, as it would only really pose a threat for toys. And also we have, like, hot screws or something falling down from the sky. There's our third little tyke there, just sitting out in the open, not doing too much. Come over here, and these switches here, if you stomp on them, like so, if I can get a stomp on that, yeah, they actually activate like a little platform there, like, yeah, that there, which if you fall down from, you can actually use it to get back up. But hopefully, we won't be falling down from this. Alright, jump on this pylon, not pylon, what is this? Like a girder? Yeah, it's girder, that's the name of it. The official name of those things. And someone seems to be operating these cranes so that we can actually use the girders to scale the building here. Kill that guy. We actually do get another item or ability, so to speak, from this level. Like how we got that cosmic shield in the first part, we actually get a I think it's the disc launcher from this, which you actually need to defeat the boss at the top of this structure. There I go, sounding all professional. This is a really professional part in this part, isn't it? I've seemed to be really focusing on the game and that kind of stuff. You know, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to be very game active or game minded. Okay, jump on this here. Yeah, so this is there's no real tricks to do this level. Like in the last level, which was Andy's Neighborhood, there was I did a lot of tricks and glitches to skip around that level. There aren't really any of note in this level. It's basically just you have to just go around and do it the long way, kind of, and that's where the screws are originating from. Okay, so come over here, and there's like these hooks here, which are attached to chains, and you actually have to jump over them. And that's Mr. Potato Head's eye there that we just picked up. Okay, let's stomp that, because we will actually have to fall down now from the thing. I prefer to go over here and fall down from here, because Mr. Potato Head is over near the shed. Mr. Potato Head is over near the shed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Okay. Over here, mind the puddle of water. And you can kill that guy there, and it'll give you a coin. Anyway, here's Mr. Potato Head, missing an eye, even though he had an eye in the first time we saw him. And that's a disc launcher there. Now, if we actually wait a bit, the disc launcher thing will respawn, and we can stock up our discs, like so. So yeah, this level, it's a pretty nice level. Nothing too much to remark about it. It's, you know, your typical construction yard, and they do manage to fit a lot of construction yard cliches in, like this bobcat thing, like the girders and that kind of thing. So yeah, I think it does well with the theme. The disc launcher is, I don't even know what the significance of it is. It's basically just a stronger weapon, and you need to use it for certain things, like opening locks and stuff, but I don't see why you have to use it. Like, they don't really give you a clear explanation of why you have to use it. They just say that it kills, like, tougher enemies, basically. That's pretty much all the explanation you get. And to be honest, I mean, this game isn't really much in the way of explanations. I don't know if you could, you know, tell already, but just due to the fact that I can't show most of the, actually all of the cutscenes, for starters, there's no explanation about why we're going off and doing all this stuff. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was bound to happen. It's not a construction yard part if you don't fall down from the scaffolding at least once. But, yeah, this game, you know, there's not too much explanation in it. So I mean, just go with it. Basically, it's not supposed to be heavy on the story anyway. I mean, they're adapting a game from a movie, so I don't know what else you would expect from it really than just to be playing around. Oh fuck, playing around levels that look like they're from the movie. Which I mean, I have no gripes with that. I think this game does quite well anyway. I think it, it doesn't really need an explanation of why you're doing stuff. Although it wouldn't hurt, but I think it's fine without one. And I almost forgot there's actually like this like wire here that you can actually stand on. So I was being an idiot. As per usual, time to get all self-depreciative, I think. Alright, so over here is another girder with like those red and black lines on it to signify something. Don't know what they're signifying. Anyway, come up here, jump onto this girder here, and then go up this like incline here. This wooden incline, and here's the boss for this level, which is a jackhammer who looks like he's wearing a hard hat, and he says, defeat him to get a pizza plant token. It's interesting though, with the dialogue, I didn't read it out, but if you read it, it's like written in the third person, but it's also written in the first person, if that makes any sense. It says ha ha ha, as if it's, the jackhammer's laughing at you. And then it says defeat the jackhammer to get a pizza plant token. Shit. So I don't know if the jackhammer is referring to itself in third person, or if the dialogue box is laughing at us. I'm not too sure about that. Okay. So yeah, you need the disc launcher just to beat this guy. That's like the reason it's in this level, I guess, because it plays a significant role in this level. There's no real strategy to this guy. Just what I like to do is go to the four corners here and just wait until he comes, and then target, get in the first person view, and just fire when he gets close, and you can actually hit him quite a lot there. There we go. This boss is interesting because he actually drops a coin for some reason. Not many bosses do that, actually. I don't know if any other bosses do that. And you can't actually pick up the coin most of the time, I notice. Anyway, here is the pizza plant token. There we go. Now there's a fourth little tyke up here somewhere. I just need to remember. Oh yeah, it's over here. Yeah, on this crane here, this is the only crane that doesn't seem to be moving, surprisingly. If you actually walk to the end of it, you can actually get a little tyke there, jumping around. That's 4. Something interesting else you can do here is if you jump off the roof, off the thing, and then jump again, you can actually land on the roof here where there's a Buzz Lightyear life thing. And there's also another coin. Yeah. Need to get a few more coins before I can get the 50 coin thing. Luckily, there are a couple of coins under here. So, yep. This level's almost done. It seems to be taking not as long as I thought it would take, due to the fact that I only fell off a couple times. So, in that regards, I didn't do too bad in this level. I shouldn't be, tooting my own horn or anything, but yeah. Of course, you're enclosed in. There's no sign of a gate or anything, so I don't know how these construction workers get to and from work each day. Maybe they scale the fences or something. But then, how would you get all the equipment in if they had to scale the fences? I don't know. Just switch your brain off when you're playing this game. Although you shouldn't really have to. Most of the time, everything adds up, except for the occasional time where they just leave stuff around here on a black and yellow line for you to push something along. Like, why would they do that? Here's the 5th little tyke up here, and then jump onto this machine here. I don't even know what machine this is. And there's Ham, and he gives us a pizza plant token. That's 4 out of 5. And then the last pizza plant token is right over here, as you probably should be aware of, where that other little tyke was, or the bigger little tyke. Actually, when you run out of disc launcher and you already have the green laser, you actually revert back to the green laser. I should have mentioned that. Anyway, there's the 5th pizza plant token for Construction Yard, and we are out. To infinity and beyond, indeed. No, don't tell me I'm going back to my Super Mario 64 ways, where I keep saying indeed after I get everything. Yeah, most of you probably don't even remember what I'm referencing there. Okay, no, do not save, and some annoying guy is mowing the lawn outside my room, so you can probably hear that. If this microphone actually does pick that up, then I apologize. Anyway, in the next part, I'm gonna go into the next level, which is Alleys and Gullies, a personal favorite of mine. So yeah, so I hope to see you then. Farewell for now, but not forever. Goodbye.